I am submitting a review for the Ultimate Etsy course. I've been in the program for a little over a year and had some significant life events happen that slowed me down significantly so that I was not able to do as much of the course as I would like to do. Got to about third module and just felt completely overwhelmed between the two things conflicting. But even with all that happening and going on, 2024 I have two shops. For my handmade shop, it was about a little better than the year before. And the vintage shop was a big, huge dud. I will have stats to follow for you to see. And then for 2025, still having to deal with the, family situation, the life event. Then I'm trying to think, I added a couple new products in my vintage shop because I had neglected that. I had not been adding new product there for quite a while and still wasn't really seeing a lot of momentum like I wanted. So I reached out to the team and they were extremely helpful, very nice. That was extremely reassuring as well. So that to me is a huge benefit, and you need to know that you're not alone and your investment is not going to be taken lightly because this is a big, huge investment. And so they reached out to me and helped me and looked at where I had been in the course, what I had done, and recommended some things for me to do. And it seemed really like, oh, is that going to work? So I said, okay, well, what's it going to hurt? I got to do it that's the only way I'm going to know. So I had to say, I was doing, a strategy, but obviously it wasn't working. And so I switched to that. And for my handmade shop, I didn't see the increase that I thought. Now I did have consistent monthly sales and orders, which that was a plus right there. So I do get consistent monthly sale, which is huge. My shops are established. They're older. 2007 was one opened. The other was 2010. So, I mean, these are established shops. I don't want to start fresh. I don't want to start new. I want these shops to be able to be revitalized. And the vintage shop proved that that can be done with the right product line at the right time. And I just happened to have something that I was able to put in there that I had no clue whatsoever. I didn't even do any market research. I am so bad about that. I will tell you that right now. I hate it. That's my part I do not like about the whole thing. I do a little bit of it, but I don't go in depth because it's really confusing and I don't understand how is this going to all help me and benefit me, and I really don't get the dots connected on all that yet. So that would be huge for me to be able to see a huge change and just with that understanding alone. But if you look at my stats that I just submitted from my vintage shop, I had $139 in profit in 2024. And then 2025 was 2,800. And for December, I almost made 1,000. I was like, oh, I just need $117 more order, but it didn't happen, which was okay. But 800 and I think it was $83 for December. That was huge. That was just exciting, over the moon. And it was not with a lot of effort. That was a beautiful thing because with my life and my situation and my health and what I'm dealing with, all these things, I do what I can do. So that's something else that I want to put out there is you don't have to be slaving and putting in 40 hours a week or more to get success. And everybody's numbers are different. This is happy. What I'm getting is, wonderful for me. My situation, I do want to have goals for 2026. So I am going to start taking the course seriously, doing it more regularly, and implementing it into my weekly. I'm not going to say daily, but this is huge. So just thank you to Dylan and the team and your help that I did implement. I did listen, and I thank you for that. And I feel that that was significant reason for the drastic improvement in my vintage shop.